Everyone in the CS community is desperate for some new content to be added to the game. We have been waiting so long for a new case, a new operation, some new skins, a new map, whatever, since the release of CS2 happened. People just want this game to be great. People want new things to get them and the entire player base and old players and returning players and everyone excited. Recently, there was this kind of like Easter egg or potential Easter egg in the game where people were saying, hey, maybe some big crazy new update is going to be dropping on January 21st, and people were getting hyped up, and who knew what was going to happen. Obviously, January 21st has came in past, but just the fact that people were getting so excited and theorizing and everything over a calendar on one of the maps inside the game just shows you how absolutely desperate the community is right now. They're acting just like feral over it or whatever. Obviously, January 21st has came and went, and we didn't get a big new update to the game, but is Valve cooking up something big? Is something new coming soon? And what could that possibly be? What could that mean for the markets? And what should we do about it? That's what we're going to be talking about in this video today, because I have some ideas and some stuff that I want to talk about. As always, I have plenty to say and plenty to talk about. But first, let me plug my cash trading business really quick. If you guys are looking to sell any of your CS2 items, whether it be some items in bulk, maybe even cash out your entire CS inventory. I don't know. Maybe you need some money for IRL. Maybe you're trying to get some cash to buy some different items, change some things up, switch some things around. I don't know. I can help you out. We can help you get cashed out into whatever payment method you're looking for quickly, safely, and efficiently. Buying all different kinds of items, pretty much anything in the game we can buy for the right price. I'm looking to buy a lot of stuff between 85 and 90% buff right now. If that sounds interesting to you, hit me up over on Twitter. First link in the description below. My trade link's going to be down there as well. I love making trades and stuff with people too, and that can be fun. With that being said, let's get right into this. So like I said, this was something that popped up recently. I don't even remember what map this is on. But, Skins Monkey and a ton of other people had tweeted this out like months ago, but then everyone started tweeting it out again as we got closer and closer to the date. Obviously, people were like, hey, this doesn't even make sense because, hey, January 21st here is on a Friday, and I believe January 21st this year was on like a Sunday, so this isn't even a 2024 calendar. The top comment here is like, hey, next time Friday is the 21st is in, the next time it is Friday is the 22nd, or January in 2028. I don't even know. This comment doesn't even necessarily make sense, but pretty much the day and the time was all wrong. People were also saying like, hey, why would an update come out on a Sunday or whatever day it ended up being? I don't know, but people were just going crazy because, like I said, we're so down bad for new content right now. And people were also saying, we ended 2024 or 2023 without a lot of new updates because, hey, it was like the holidays and Valve was going to be on break and all that. But now that we're getting into 2024, Valve's finally back. And yes, we did get an update on January 4th. Not a very big update, nothing too crazy, but then since then it had been like 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks since we had gotten a new update. So people are saying, hey, Valve isn't updating this game very actively. There was a time where we were getting an update like every other day, multiple updates per week, at least weekly updates to CS2, because obviously it still has tons of issues. We still don't have new content. There's still so many things to update and change and fix. So the fact that Valve was taking forever, maybe it meant they were cooking up something big. Then finally on January 18th, obviously you guys know we got this kind of meme of an update where it was, I think, just a single line of text. We got release notes for 1/18/2024, where on Vertigo they fixed a gap in geometry in the map. And again, you could see this as like a huge L for Valve. Like, okay, what the fuck are you guys doing? You guys really waited 14 days to put out one line of text? Well, no, probably not. Obviously, they have been doing things behind the scenes. And again, I think the fact that they put out kind of like a meme update, I mean, it was something that needed to be fixed, the map geometry in Vertigo or whatever. But the fact that nothing else came with it is obviously iconic and funny or whatever. And this tweet got 1.2 million views and people talked about it. Everyone made videos about it, all that good stuff. They must be working on something more. They've obviously done something more than that in the past 2 weeks, so something big must be coming. Also, people have been talking that, hey, recently the Counter-Strike Twitter account is starting to tweet again. Cooper CSGO, he tweeted out a clip, said this game fucking sucks. CS2 said, nice try. We had Jake Lucky talking about how Pal World is officially the #1 most played game on Steam. Oni Pixel says, bro, we need to add sex or something. And then Counter-Strike replies. They're starting to meme again. They're starting to get more active and engaging on social media. They're starting to talk more. They're starting to get ready for something people think, because the CS2 account isn't always active. They've had times where they've tweeted out more or less or whatever, but especially around like the release of CS2 and when they've been hyping up new content, they do start to engage more on social media. And obviously now that it's the new year, they are back. I know there was a post recently about how some of Valve is like on vacation or like a trip or something like that, so whatever, but people are expecting a new update and some new content to be coming soon. I know we had like this guy tweet out something big is coming. I can tell you that when they enter in this troll mode, always something big happens. Tic tac, tic tac. And obviously this is funny from Price Empire. How do you manage to say so positive? Delusion, stuff like that. People saying they're going to be there no matter what. We also had Osni tweeting out the CS2 account is very active on Twitter these days, which, hey, they've had a couple tweets. I know somebody was like, hey, them being very active is probably an overstatement, which it is, but hey, they went a couple weeks without tweeting anything. Now they're tweeting a couple times, and we haven't gotten any new updates. People are starting to get a little antsy. People are starting to get excited and ready to go. But again, people are saying, hey, you know what this means? Something big is coming. Now, what I think is interesting here is obviously we have the Copenhagen Major coming in like a month from now, like 6 weeks from now, something like that. It is coming very, very fast. So obviously, we're going to be getting some new stickers. We're going to be getting new content for that. And I know some people would say, hey, maybe Valve is going to wait until after the major to drop something, because right now they need to be focused on the major. Obviously, they need to make sure the major is the best that it can possibly be. They need to make sure the game is in the best possible state for that major. And they need to make sure that the major runs smoothly, the game runs smoothly, it goes well, because that's going to be CS2 showcase on the biggest stage for the first time. Obviously, Counter-Strike is one of the biggest esports. It's going to get a ton of views, and you don't want any major bugs happening. You don't want the game looking like a piece of shit under the brightest lights. But at the same time, so some people are like, hey, we're probably not going to get any new content until after the major. Maybe we'll get some new content announced during the major. But at the same time, I could definitely see Valve wanting to release some new content before that major for a couple of key reasons. And these are some ideas that I have. One, obviously, if you drop some kind of new case or new skins or new content like that, and you allow it to be showcased at the new major, that is going to be amazing advertising. If you have some really cool new skins that then, are being viewed on streams with hundreds of thousands of viewers and by your favorite players and everything like that, a new knife, a new AWP, a new AK, whatever, that is going to get people excited. People are going to be like, oh, what the heck is that? How do I get that? I want that. I need that. Oh, Simple just made a huge play. Zywoo, Modesty, whatever, just made a huge play with this cool new skin. I'd like to get my hands on that. They're going to go buy those items. They're going to go buy cases. They're going to go open up a bunch of stuff, whatever. And that could be a really, really big opportunity, obviously, for Valve. And I don't think they would necessarily want to miss out on that. Of course, also, the major is probably going to be some kind of viewership and player-based boom. So having some new content ready to go when a bunch of new people come in and being able to keep them around, you're going to be able to sell more stuff. That could be awesome and exciting. And, of course, if you have some new content come out before the major, which would then allow a player-based spike and some people to come back to the game and people to get excited about the game, that could also help viewership for your major. That could also help ad revenue for your sponsors. That's also going to help you sell more stickers and more capsules and be better for the team and the tournament organizers and all that stuff. Now, again, I get it. Valve is historically like a smaller team. They don't have as many like devs and all that stuff, so it's probably hard for them to make a bunch of new content while also preparing for the major, while also making the major stickers, while also fixing the game to make sure that it's even major ready and esport ready and all that stuff. So maybe I'm being a little bit delusional, but it just seems like there's a lot of good signs right now and a lot of things pointing towards Valve maybe getting ready to drop something big. And I don't think the big new update is just going to be whatever stickers we have coming from Copenhagen, because hey, if they're just going to drop borderless stickers again, I'm sure that's mostly just like a copy paste job, obviously, from the last couple majors. Even if it was something bordered, it probably wouldn't take as much time. That probably isn't anything as crazy. I don't know if we have a new operation coming, a new case, new skins, new whatever, maybe something we've never even seen before. That's something you also have to keep in mind as well. So who knows? Now, I know a lot of people are getting a little antsy. I know the market's been kind of stale. I know a lot of things have been dropping. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, when should I buy? And a lot of people want to wait to buy until that operation comes out or that new case comes out, because I think prices are going to drop even more. And that could definitely happen. But I also think prices are down so much at this point, and prices are so attractive on so many different items. I don't really think you're in the wrong for trying to buy too much stuff right now. Obviously, I would be a little bit wary about trying to buy borderless stickers and things like that, because we don't know what's going to happen with Copenhagen. But as far as things like active duty or rare drop pool cases and some different items like that I think are very, very attractive, I don't really think you can go wrong. And of course, if we do get some new content or a new operation, those things drop even further, you can always just buy more. So I don't know. I'm very, very excited. I hope we get some new content soon. I know the entire community is on the edge of their seats right now. I know people are hyped up and excited, and there's definitely some things pointing in the direction of Valve maybe dropping something new very, very soon, because again, so far the only big update or one of the only big big updates we have from this year is this one, and I can't assume that's all we're going to get. Now, I know every like Tuesday or whatever the big release day is, Tuesdays and Fridays, whenever we get CS updates, people are really hyped up and excited. We'll have to wait and see what's going to happen, but it definitely seems to me and a lot of other people like Valve is cooking up something big, even though this January 21st fiasco didn't necessarily work out. I still think something new is coming very, very soon. Could be a map, could be a case, could be an operation, could be something different. Who knows? But I don't think... I think my guess is we will get something new before the major, and I don't think that like the whole big update for the first quarter of 2024 is just going to be Copenhagen stickers. But hey, I've been wrong before. Could be wrong again. Who knows what's going to happen? I don't know. Pretty much every video today, guys. Hopefully catch you in the next one. Again, if you're looking to sell any of your CS2 items, hit me up over on Twitter. We can get a deal done. But until the next one, peace.